Hey guys, what's going on? Jock here, and welcome to the first episode of Poor Man's TCGO. It's my new trading card game online series where we try and depict the rise from poor man with very little in my collection up to, status of rich boy. So, while I explain what's going on, I saved up some packs to open just so that there's something going on in the background for the whole video. But this is going to be a series where I'm going to sort of pick my rise through the TCGO. I only started playing it about a week or two ago, and I'm going to pop back in maybe 2 or 3 times a week with videos which could be of pack openings, like versus streaks, tournaments, battles of friends, whatever, and deck reviews, and just sort of slowly grow like a way to depict a rise or play along with people who want to. So we'll get into these packs. It's been pretty poor. And might do big challenges where if we pull something, okay, we've just got a secret rare grass energy, so that's 3 Guardians Rising packs down, be able to trade that for 8, so this was 100% totally worth it. So getting to these breakpoints, we're really just looking for Greninja breaks. So this video is just sort of a quick intro explanation to it, and we'll maybe get into 1 or 2 battles with my favourite deck at this opinion, so do a little deck review of that, a quick one because it's really easy, common deck, and then you can just get into a battle or 2. So another breakpoint pack, no Greninja break, and I think the only thing I really want in here is the whole OEX. I want to try and make the whole OEX work. It's not seen as very viable, but I think I can make it work. Oh, we got the Trubbish, that's not bad. I've got the Garbotox and Garbodor. I don't think I have any of those. No, I don't. So that could be quite nice to play in my Garbodor deck. So we'll get into deck manager. Here it is. So here's the deck I'm going to do a couple of battles with just for this first video. It's not going to be too in depth. It's the wrong one. It's in here. It's my Goliath Spud deck here. So this. No, it's gone. So we'll just go into here. I should have viewed it. I don't know why I'm doing this yet. So. Well, I'm in the wrong bet, but it should be fine. So, you see this is a centered around this Goliath card. It's basically arguably the best one prize attacker in my opinion, with Resolute Claws, because if your opponent's Pokemon is an EX or GX, this does 150 base, which basically 150 is a great attack number for numbers, because with a Choice Band you're hitting a solid 180, which is a decent number for EXs and GXs. Most of your base EXs hit 170, some of your base GXs hit 180. Sadly there's a few at 190 like your Laprases and Zygardes, but they've got ways to boost it. So with you're rocking that 150, 180 with a Choice Band, and the deck is also around these Promo Lurantis, which is why I would argue this isn't a budget deck, because these cards are quite expensive. You're probably looking at about £1.50 per card, so you're looking at, I had to trade my way for these, but yeah, you're looking at maybe like £5 for the 3 of them. I'm playing a 3/3 line, but basically gives you that extra 20 damage, which turns your 180 into 200, which takes those 190s, and it takes the 190s and the 200s like the Evolution GXs. So again, we're playing 3 of these, mainly playing 3 of these because well, we actually hit 240. I didn't want to play a 4th just for the big boys like Lunala, Solgaleo and Metagross. It didn't feel right. And then the only other Pokemon we're using is the 1 Tag ability. I'd like to play 2 in this deck, but I actually only have 1. I told you I'm a bit poor, but with the 1 Tag ability letting you search out any of your supporters, which is fantastic. So when it comes to trainers, we're playing 2 Field Blowers just because I feel like I've had a bit of issues with things like bursting balloons, and people a lot of times people will play their stadiums to get rid of my stadium, obviously, because we play stadiums with it being a grass type. So I just felt like this, and it gets rid of float stones to stop like Garbotox and Garbodor and whatnot. We have the 1 special charge just to get later game, if we put 2 of our double colourless energies back into the discard, we can get it back from the discard. 4 Ultra Balls, 2 different arts, just because I like you see a lot of my cards are doing 2 different arts because I like that. But this is because I didn't feel like there was a good ball, because we could have used Level Ball for Fomantis and Wimpod, or like an S-Ball, but that doesn't let us search out the Tapu Lele, Golisopod or Lurantis. So I felt like just having 4 Ultra Balls was the best. Then we have the 4 Forest. Oh, it's a Bridget. Oh, there we go. We have the 4 Forest Giant Plants, which just means best case scenario. Turn 1 we go first. Forest Giant Plants. Get a Wimpod. Get a Golisopod and either put a Grass or Double Colorless Energy on it, so that the next turn you can attach Double Colorless Energy or Grass, depending on what you done first, and you can get the attack off, because you can't attack on your first turn. So just getting the evolution into it, because not many people will be able to do 30 damage, so pretty good if you can get a first turn Golisopod. Then I have 2 Bridget, just in case we get Tapu Lele or Ultra Ball to base, because then this basically allows us to set up 2 Fomantis, 1 Wimpod on the bench, so that I can get up to the 2 Lurantis for numbers and an extra backup Golisopod attacker. We have 1 Brock's Grip because we're having 1 prize attackers. It basically means if all 4 die, we're still in the game, so getting them back into the deck is a good way to keep going. Like, I don't like Brock's Grit if it's an EX or GX deck, but in a complete 1 prize attacker deck, I think it's a great card. 2 Lysander, just to pull out EXs and GXs from the back, because like that's our way of winning. We want to get heads off. I wanted the most amount possible to get the EX and GX. I'm playing 4 ends just because it's probably the best sort of deck, best draw support around just now. I'll maybe Sycamore, but if you don't want to discard your hand, you've obviously got some good things in your hand, but you just can't use them. So we're rocking 4 ends, 1 Kukui, so that if we have all of Lurantis set up and a Choice Band, we play a Kukui and it allows us to take a Metagross, Lunala or Solgaleo, and that's why I didn't feel like I had to put in an extra Lurantis, because we're playing the Kukui. And Kukui is like a 20p card, whereas another Lurantis is like 150, so just to keep the deck slightly pseudo budget, because you know, you take out a Lele and maybe you play an Octillery, and it is still kind of a deep deck, but you have to run less supporters if you would have an Octillery. 4 Choice Band again, because it's just all about taking out the GXs, so you know, we want Choice Band it up to get that hit 180, which is a fantastic number to hit. With no boot, like Choice Band 180 is a fantastic number to hit, as I've said before. And then we have the 4 Sycamore, again just the most aggressive draw supporter for like sometimes when you're digging, like play your hand down, Sycamore away, and then it comes to, oh, we're not into energy yet, we have the 2 Floatstone, because sometimes we will be forced to start with Fomantis or Tapu Lele, and we want to retreat them out. Don't want to give up the free prizes, especially Tapu Lele. This is mainly just to get Pokemon we don't want out of the active, and then we're running the 4 Double Colorless Energy, because basically that's what attackers use. We're not going to want to attack with Tapu Lele too much, but it's like a backup attacker. It takes Double Colorless Energy, and the Golisopod needs Double Colorless Energy, and then the kind of Grass Energy. I have used fewer, all the way down to like 4, but I didn't like it. I was feeling like I wasn't drawing enough. I had so many stalemate games where I just had to concede because I could see they were just getting set up far too often. I wasn't drawing my Grass Energy, so I'm up to 10. That might change over a while, but for that we'll get onto the Versus ladder. It's just a couple of days before Versus reset, so you see we're up at 29.90. This is the first Versus I played. Versus before I didn't even hit like 100 points, so you see, really, like you could do that in a week quite easily. I feel so. You say like a week's gameplay, and that's how I was able to get this deck. You know, nothing too crazy. I actually packed a Lele. I would have probably liked to start the series without a Lele, but I packed a Lele very, very early. Not a lot of people will pack a Lele so early. This guy's playing Water Psychic, which is probably just a Lele. I don't think he's going to have a Psychic, but we're going to roll Tails, and we got it, so we go for it. I don't think he's going to have a Psychic Pokemon. It's probably just going to be Lele and maybe like Lapras, or it could be, I don't know. The fact he's got a water deck doesn't make me think it's a Alolan Vulpix in like any other deck. I'm thinking it's probably a Tapu Lele in a water deck, maybe like Water Box, Lunala, Turbo Lapras Water Box maybe, or something along those lines. So we see he drew 1, and we dead-handed, so he's going to get a mulligan off of us, which is not good. So, oh, taking it, oh okay, he just concedes, so we're not going to count that as a game obviously, even though it's a nice win. They give it 20 points, so maybe we'll go for this case, see if we can get a pack out of this case. So, well, it's a bit slow. My computer might lag a little bit. Oh, we hit exactly 3,000 on the Versus ladder, that's pretty fun. So, we'll get a battle with our Golisopod deck here, as long as we can win. Oh, it's only a 10-minute video, that should be fine. We might get 2 battles in, and I thought maybe the pack opening and the deck, I must have gone over the deck pretty quickly, but it's really not a difficult deck. So this is mono fighting, which would make me think it's maybe like Zygarde EX with some Regirock EXs out of a deck. Well, I'm only saying that because that's my other deck, like it's like the deck that I done all my laddering on basically to get this Gliscor deck, was using the Zygardes from the Versus ladder, and I was able to pack a Regirock and trade up to a couple more, so and we did, and so we're going to give him a mulligan. And sadly we don't get a mulligan to see his deck, but I don't think this is going to show him too much of what we're playing. You could be expecting like the Vileplume. The fact that he's seen Grass Psychic probably makes him think we're playing like Vileplume, Garbodor. So there we go. That's a nice hand. That's a really nice hand to start with. Yeah, that's fantastic. We're probably gonna have to discard an Ultra Ball, but that's not a big deal. Oh, but he's drawn first, which this would have been a perfect hand if we were drawn first, but we're not. So yeah, he is playing Zygarde EX, which we have a really good matchup against. Obviously, the Gliscor can help upwards of like 400 damage on the Zygarde. So, and Storm after the drop will only do 30 damage to our Gliscor. So here we're going to play our Forest just so that we can get our Gliscor into play straight away. This isn't good. So play double colorless energy onto it, and my mouth really is messing up here, and the choice band onto it, and I think we'll just Sycamore away the energy. We should be able to draw one off the Sycamore and keep digging for perfect, and we get a Bridget for next turn. I don't think we'll want to. We'll put the Floatstone on the full MANTS, and we'll just pass. So you see, like, this is it. What I mean, if, like, say this had been our first turn, we would have been able to attack straight away, and we'll basically on our next turn we should be able to take up this Zygarde and go 6-4 up in the prize race. Be able to bridge it for another Wimpod and hopefully the 2. Okay, he just concedes. Maybe we'll actually get a good battle off of this. But see what we get with this crate. I'd like some ticket. 44 coins. Have we got enough for a pack? Maybe we'll buy another pack because battles don't seem to be doing anything fun. No, we've got 76 for it. Okay, we'll try and get battle now. We are. It's a water normal psychic, so it could be evolutions maybe, but we're only 12 minutes in. Still a chance to 2. I'd like to get them to about 20-25 minutes if possible. Okay, so can get Wimpod up. Oh good, mulligans, we get to see his deck. We'll get the Wimpod, and that's it, that's fine. Yeah. We get to see his deck, see what deck he's playing. Nothing, he's not really showing us anything really. Splash energies. It looks, that's not the theme deck, is it? Like, well, I don't even know if his class is a theme deck. Basically the deck you get at base game. It could be, I don't know if that's TC in it. But like, I know it's going to have the Articuno, and I hate the Chilling Sky Articuno. I just hate sleep in this game, it's such an RNG roll. But, so, it's still such a... Okay, it's reporting on here. Just 100 minus 10 for each damage. Okay, right, it's not the greatest. So, we'll choice band up the Wimpod, put the grass energy on it. Then we'll keep digging a bit. We'll Ultra Ball. Get rid of the fuel bar. And yeah, this should be fine. We will take a full MANTS from the Ultra Ball, which might feel like a little bit of a waste. But right, well, full man, hop up again. Don't want to just. Yeah, I just want to cook me this turn. I can Sycamore next turn. I want to try and get a Forest. It's a dead hand. Don't want to get the Gliscor at the end. I'm not big steel, not the greatest hand. So, grass energy, and we will take. Not a Wimpod, that's a Wimpod. That's still a Wimpod, we'll take the Gliscor, and I'm going to have a quick check at what's been prized. It looks like if we've got a full MANTS down, the Lurantis hands, we've prized the Lurantis, got a Tapu Lily, we've got a couple of Bridgets, both Lysanders. I think we've prized an N. That seems, probably some energy, I'm not sure. So we grab a Glycopod. I think prizes don't seem too bad, we should still be able to play it out. And next time we should be able to Sycamore away. And hopefully draw into a better hand. So again, this is another deck where we're going to be hit for weakness, so it should be a good matchup. You know, Glycopod, well it's a 180, so with the choice band that we've already got set up, we wouldn't need weakness. It's just like that is the number because the X is really capped at 1, and there it is, the Chilling Arc, you know. This Pokemon is the bane of my existence. It is my least favourite Pokemon on the game. Sweet Trainer's Mails. What's he picking? Lucky Helmet. Oh, it's just such a... like, I get people have to play to get better cards, but I just hate these. They feel like troll decks, honestly. Oh, I think I'm going to have to get rid of them. No, I don't have to get rid of the forest. I can play the forest. My mouse is messed up. Jeez, you can't see this, but... Right. Glycopod. We can play the forest just so I don't starve it. It wouldn't be surprising me if he had rough seas to get rid of our forest. But and oh, there's the DCE. We can oh, yep, the Lycanroc, that's a Lysander and a Grass Energy. We can take the Lurantis that isn't prized. It'd be nice if we pulled the prized Lurantis and play that, and we will take our K. Oh, there we go. There we go, hitting that for 440. So I say when we can hit one for these weakness for over 400 damage. Do get our Lurantis? We do get rid of the Lurantis and a Floatstone, perfect. So, looking at this, I don't want to discard the Lurantis because it's our last Lurantis. I think it could be game though. It's actually no. Okay, puts the Snorlax down, which actually Snorlax is one of the Pokemon that lives a hit from Arca, like and yeah, this is playing games and Tails. So here for Bridget. I don't think I want to play the Bridget. Okay. I'm gonna bridge it. Full Mantis. One pod. I'll go with that. Look at that. We will... Oh, we've not got space to play the Lele, that was stupid. Oh, I made a misplay. Right. Pop that on there. Yeah. So, he's going to be able to chill inside us again, goes back to sleep, but I've made a massive misplay. I've not left space, should have only grabbed 2. Because I'm not going to have space for my Lele now. But we wake up, we should be able to take out this Arcanine now. And yep, so we'll just choice band up the other one pod. We will take our KO on the Articuno. We've got 140. And this is the thing with Glycopod, it's up to 140 off of EXs and GX, so it's hitting and another player conceding. So we're at 18 minutes. I'll try and get one more good battle, which might take about half an hour, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Okay, this looks better. Steel. Psychic and fighting, I'm not too sure what that could be, honestly, no clue. I think when I see Steel and Psychic I maybe think like Elmise or Metagross or Solgaleo, but I don't know what the fighting would be to come into that. So we won the coin flip, we will get to go first. There's like Generation Sleeves, which they're pretty dope. Okay, it's quite a dead hand, but we'll get the Full Mantis, we'll get a Forest. Not an awful hand actually, I haven't looked at it, so we'll get to see what he's playing. Okay, he's been Wally from Raining Legend Cosmos, so it is Solgaleo by the looks of it, but I don't know what the fighting comes into it. I really don't know where the fighting comes into it. So he's taking his time here. So yeah, going into this hand, we'll probably... I am the choice band away actually, I don't want to put choice band on a Full Mantis one. We can, unless we draw Wimpod here, top take Wimpod? Nope. Okay, it's Cobalion? Oh yeah, no, I've had issues with this complete. Well, not had issues with this complete in the past. I've actually, yeah, rather play like this. And we're getting connection issues. Don't do this to me 20 minutes into the video. Yep, it's going to DC, so I'm just going to pause the video here and we'll come back with another. Oh no! So, what we're grabbing. Let me show the player. We've got Full Mantis out. Do we want all Full Mantises? Yeah, we'll prize the Full Mantis. What else have we prized? Oh, we've prized 2 Wimpods. A Glycopod. Oh, this is some horrible pricing. Some horrible. Oh wait, we've got what Glycopod has, so it's not as bad as that. Right, so this should be fine. We will play the forest. Take down the Glycopod. Put the grass energy. Choice band. And we'll pass over to him so he can quick guard us first. Okay, so we're not even going to get a KO, which, that's, well, I don't think we're going to get a KO anyway, but we're not going to get to attack him because of quick guard. I've not actually seen this combine. Played against it. It's not a card that I've seen to have much issue with in the past. Not even sure it's from the same set as Talonflame. I'm not sure what set that is with the good Talonflame that plays with Greninja Break. So, okay, Magearna and Steelix. So, I'm still not sure what the fighting came into this deck, but it does look like it's just quite a heavy base steel deck. Steelix EX, I'm quite a fan of this card. I feel like its attacks are annoying. I feel like if you could get all the energy on for Iron Tail, you could take some massive KOs, it would be great. So, I'm going to end and look for the double colourless, because I'm sure we'll draw grass anyway if we don't draw double colourless. We did. But it's only grass, which, not the best, but we can, I don't want to use the Trace Midget, so we'll Lorantis up, Floatstone into the Glycopod, yeah, and we'll take it there. So, playing this deck out well, I think we're getting a good start. His bench is starting to look a bit intimidating, but okay, right, he's been up. I'm trying to think numbers 180. If we get Grass Energy, we can Lysander out the Steelix and take a KO. Wait, do we need? Yeah, we need it. We don't need a. Oh, we've got 2 choice bands, it doesn't matter, so we can take a KO on the Steelix with the Lysander. If he hurry ups and picks his move. So, ooh, what would I like top deck here? Maybe another Lorantis? Well, actually, no, we need to top deck the Grass Energy, don't we? We'll get to use the Lysander to go up in the prize race. So, that'll be okay. And he just passes top deck of energy? No. So, I'm going to Fuel Blower. Just to get rid of this, you know, because we have to discard it anyway. Gonna have to do it. Try to get some energy. We could go to DC as well, so I'm gonna Ultra Ball for a Wimpod and Fuel Blower. Grab a Wimpod, it's our last Wimpod. So we must have priced 2 Wimpods. That's not good. I've probably mentioned that already because I checked my prices and everything, but I don't think we take the KO on this Cobalion. Won't. Sadly not. So I mean, it's taken a while to get set up this time and it's given him a bit to set up, but that could give us a better chance of a better battle. So, what's he just gained here? Except damage. What? Is it? I don't get what? I'm confused. Oh, Magearna's ability. Yeah. So does that mean we don't get the... Oh, he's in this. I don't know if that... Yeah, that's alright. Does that mean we don't get the boost from Resolute Claws and it'll only do 110, 130? Ah, so we can Lysander. Very nice. Because I don't want to Sycamore all this away. Not at all. So Lysander up there. Probably Steelix, because that's what he's really setting up, so it'd be better to just get that out of the way. So, check the length of the video, 25, so after this battle we will be set. So, we top deck DCE, which is nice to go into the Wimpod. And we will go Lorantis. I'll play the forest, why not? Just put it there, get out of everything. Well, Floatstone up the other Lorantis, Choice Band up the other Wimpod. Lysander out the Steelix. And bop it with Resolute Claws, take the kill at 220. take 2 prizes. We might, there's one of our win pods and our grass energy, which will set up the other win pod. So we might actually need to pop into a tour for the next episode, because these versus ladder battles haven't been the greatest. Maybe we'll get some better battles in the tournament. Problem is we could get first rounded, which means I probably will just jump back on the versus ladder if we get first rounded, but I don't have a great record of getting first rounded. I usually at least win 1, not that bad. So he delinquented, which isn't good. We'll now need to top deck a supporter if we want to do well. 80 and 100, 120. So I actually kill the Skarmory as well, so that's fine. So not top decking a supporter is not the worst. So we draw, and we didn't get a supporter. We did get the Glycopod, so it's not the best, but it's not awful. And we should take the KO on the Skarmory here. And there we go. So, double colourless energy, that's no help to us right now as we don't have any sort of wind pod set up. It would have been nicer just to get a grass energy, to be honest. I hope the conversation outside my door is not getting picked up. So, I'll need to check that. Maybe I'll need to edit out the music ladder at 26 minutes of the video. But, okay, so he's just going to sack the Cosmos. It would be really nice to get Lysander to take them here and down. Okay, right, so he's just... So, just make sure there's no chance with decking out, because we've been quite aggressive with draw supporters this game. How many draw supporters have we used? Quite a lot, so, and we drew another double colourless energy. This is literally the deadest draw we've had. Like, honestly, I don't even want, there's no point in using it, we'll just take KO. Oh, that was such a dead draw. Hopefully we can get something usable off the prizes. I don't know if I'm sure we prized the Sycamore, I'm sure we priced this before, but yeah, at least the grass energy is good. It should let us get the backup Glycopod set up if somehow he KOs us. But I don't think it's possible. I'm pretty sure this Glycopod's just going to sweep his way through. So yeah, leave comments if you liked just random packs. I could just throw like a pack between each battle or whatever, you know, it was quite cool getting that secret rare grass energy. I could probably trade that away to get packs for the next episode, we'll see. Or, you know, leave deck suggestions, you know, I've got an okay collection and, you know, I've got things to trade to get cards that you want to see. I've obviously now got that secret rare grass energy to use for trading away, so... I forgot how this works. It's 30 plus more damage, yeah, not just 30 more. Oh, that's fine. He takes scale, like Cobalion. It's such a, it's dead, man. The draws are dead, but we will just take the KO on this Cobalion here. With our backup. This is why we always like to have a backup Glycopod, and that's why I'll play 4 Glycopod and the Brock script, because it's just nice to constantly see. We'll put the wind pod down, put the energy on, we'll have a backup Glycopod just going. Just quite keep Glycopod's going. Also, it would be nice to know if you'd like to see these videos with face cam, because I know TCGO can look a little bit boring with, you know, my hipster beard in the bottom there and stupid cap with the dumb sunglasses. Basically, same as the guy we're playing, apart from for some reason I've got a grey beard. Old man. So he's gonna volley for a Lunala, which no Solgaleo, sorry, he's not playing Lunala, he's playing Solgaleo. That's oh, full arts just looks so much better than rainbows, man. So he's going to Ultra Road here. But again, this is one of the issues we have. We actually won't hit the 250 unless off of the we'll play the wind pop down and the double colours. Unless we get another Lurantis, which I feel like is our last prize, maybe. And oh, we can't. I forgot. I've only got one prize. This is stupid. I need the Kukui and the Lurantis, which is not possible. So. We'll see. That end was so stupid. It's just, I don't know why I done it. But here we go. That's Solgaleo, and we had a 320. So yeah, we need another Lurantis and another Kukui. But you know, I don't think he might. Well, it could get tough. Actually, this will get tough. So he actually Ultra Roads out to the Cobalion, which. He's going to take the KO. We need top deck a Glycopod. Yeah, I really need to top deck a Glycopod or we're sacking the full Mantis. Okay, I thought this was... Okay. I thought this was getting really easy, but... No. This is the problem with it being so slow. We did let him set up quite a lot. Okay, this could get risky, because Cobalian's going to take the KO here. He's made a good play there. Oh, I didn't even see that coming. Okay, so he's given us a good battle. It's a lot better than the few concedes we've had. Okay, so he's what's the Ultra Ball in for? Mega Steelix. Oh, he's just played the States for Link for sure, yeah. Oh, Mega Steelix is part fighting. Ah, right, Geo type fighting. That's where the fighting comes into. I didn't. I've never even seen Mega Steelix played.
How valuable a card is it?
Oh god, that attack. Freaking expensive. Check that out. 10 to each of your good attack, but it's expensive. You know, 3 energy cost and 2 of them have to be at least. We'll put Lorantis out just because we can float stone. So we top deck a Glycopod, we'll go into that. Yeah. So. Oh, there's 2 in here. Right. I need to draw my Lily or a Sycamore or something. This is actually getting quite stressful. Come on. Actually, I remember doubting this Cobalion. Saying, oh, never had issues with it, seen it before, never had an issue with it. Go back into Lorantis. The thing is, if we don't get it now, we'll lose Lorantis, which means our Glycopod won't get a kill. I think we lost. Let me think. It gets a KO, but it doesn't allow us to KO him unless we draw Kukui. But then we'd have to discard the Kukui to get the Glycopod. Unless we top deck a Kukui. We use the Kukui. No, we've not used our Kukui, so if we top deck a Kukui, right. Yeah, we have to pass. I think we have to top deck the Kukui. Got to top deck the Kukui and hope. Top deck a Kukui and draw a Glycopod, oh god. Right. This is tough. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's it. It's done. Can we do that? I don't think it's enough. I'll tap a Lily, but I'll tap a Lily for a Sycamore, but I think from this we need to get a Lorantis, a full Mantis. If we use, I don't think we've used other Sycamores, so we do have a Kukui in the deck. Wait, if I Kukui draw a Glycopod. Right. Come on. Kukui draw a Glycopod. Kukui Glycopod. Ah, bollocks. Right. Let me retreat. Oh, if he kills Lily, he wins. So we can't put a Lily. It's over. It's over. That's an annoying last battle. We'll win this. Well, I'm just gonna concede. So, sadly, you didn't get too much of the deck, but this was just an interesting first episode. You know, leave some comments of what you want to see. Next episode, we'll probably try and do, say, a tour. Maybe some other pack openings if we've got some other packs to get rid of that energy. So, thanks for watching, and